Weird.
That is very strange. Welcome back, guys.
We are very
This was
strange.
unfortunate. I was
See, I
having
hit the push to
all
talk
the
button, and then
issues,
it's like,
it seems.
Now you can't. We can't hear you.
But yeah,
okay,
yeah, I should
coolio.
be good to go now.
I got this figured out
Hopefully
for
everything
whatever
works.
reason. But
Okay.
yes,
I figured out what
we're
the
gonna
issue
play.
was. So whenever I was walking around, I would be holding a direction to move, and it would just stop randomly. And then when I went into like like when I went to the board, my cursor was just stuck in the middle of the screen, and I did a very fast Google search, and I found out it's because I had a controller plugged into my computer, but I've never had this issue before.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was
Well,
super
now
strange.
you're here, and now it works.
I hope so. But yeah,
Hold on, let me pull up your stream again.
yes, please let me know if it looks and sounds okay. I want to make sure I
It
didn't
does.
fuck it.
It does. I was trying to say earlier, like that viewer list bot, the viewer bot list that you sent me on that website. I'm probably gonna try to code something that allows me to ban every single one. Like,
Oh, that'd be nice.
I'm ready.
Right, this I can close. This is fine as is for the moment. This, I'll pull this up because I had to start my stream 15 times. Oh my god. Okay, that was exciting, and I would like to apologize, everyone. God, that was 3 starts.
We can be loud.
True.
Are we allowed to be loud? I think we're allowed to be loud.
All
I
right,
hear a key.
Okay.
that is running.
So Oa, you ready for the fun?
What fun?
Look at the map.
Oh god.
What about? Oh no. Oh yeah,
no.
I saw that.
I guess we're doing
snowing,
the.
so hopefully it isn't a haunt field.
Okay.
I just figured we'd have a good first map. It's also not by the breakers over here, and there's.
I believe it. I believe you had the best of intentions.
So the breaker is most likely over by the campfire or over by the cabin. I'm going to the cabin.
All right, let's.
We have
look
a
at that.
haunted mirror.
Slender Man.
Nice.
So that's fun. Welcome back,
Where is
everybody.
Slendy?
I
Is it in the
apologize for the shenanigans that my stream decided to pull on me. But I should be back up and running now. Like, everything should be good to go. Let's do this, and awesome. Alright.
Place down a sound sensor in the cabin.
And ride along.
Coolio, let's place it actually by the picnic tables, like right outside, so we can see if it's in that general area, and then we should place them in different areas so we can try to cover as much of the outside of the map. Because then that narrows it down very well.
Alright, let's
I'm going to grab it and place it.
let's keep
I
looking.
appreciate you, bestie. Oh,
Alright.
it's rolling around stuff in here.
I found it.
Inside?
Central path.
There was a thing rolling down in the cabin.
Oh. I just had a tent open itself over here. Possible twins?
Yeah, there was like a can rolling down in the cabin. Okay, we all need to get thermo unchecked.
It's gonna be really hard to check with thermo outside.
Yeah, but it will at least somewhat get us. Like, I placed a sound sensor on the picnic bench.
Quite possibly twins already. Like, that was fast if that's the case. That was really fast.
Then if Alice saw a door open and I saw something just casually roll by.
If that is the case, like if it didn't just glitch, because I opened one tent, and then I heard another one open behind me. And that happened at about the same time you said you saw something rolling, so it's quite possibly a twin.
Yeah, we also had that earlier where I thought it was the twins because it downstairs ghost, but it was doing stuff up in the upstairs hallway on Ridgeview. Oh, over here it got down to 0.8 when I have not gotten that low so far.
I'm just going to set up a camera in the
I don't remember. Remind me, does twins have to be guaranteed freezing temps or no?
No, it's just Hantu's guarantee.
Okay, so what is it then? Twins, like the twin can just have cold temps around it? I think that's what it is. Probably, more than likely. But yeah. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day today.
I'm frequently getting over, like, I'm getting 15 in here, so I don't think it's this.
But I did see something moving.
Yeah, so that's definitely, I almost want to say it's gotta be twins.
Gotta be twins.
Because I don't think a spray can is normally in the living room.
There.
I mean, it might be.
Not on the floor.
This game has so many spray cans. Like, there's just spray cans for days.
Good.
Anybody found the bone?
Where did you see the door open?
The green tent right next to you.
Beginning of the central path, so
This one.
no, I have not found the bone.
This one? Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to move the camera.
A bit.
Okay. Interesting, interesting. That's the mirror. Do you want me to just use the mirror?
You can
Yeah,
use
we
the
probably
mirror,
should.
yeah.
Cabin.
Cabin, I was right.
Looked like the cabin bathroom. I'm gonna go ahead and take a pill.
I'm gonna. Oh, why is the? Where's the camera? Did I drop the camera? I dropped the camera.
I don't know. Did you drop
Oops.
the camera?
Oh, I yeeted it again. How do I place it?
You have to look at the top of the thing, and then you'll see.
F.
Yep, there you go. And then
Got
to
it,
pick it
got it.
up, grab the neck of the tripod.
There we go.
How did the
Let's go to
campfire
the
just
cabin.
go out?
It goes out by itself like the candles do.
That's very odd for something that big to just go out in a split second.
It's a fire.
Right. Are you opening tents over there?
Yes, lots of tents. I'm trying to check for the bone.
Okay. Tally ho!
Let's go.
I have not found it anywhere.
See, this is the can I found on the ground, the pink one.
Okay.
It was just
Ooh,
like
it-
rolling over the floor.
I saw a sink. I thought it was the bathroom upstairs, but it's probably down here actually. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
It's like upstairs.
The bone is second floor cabin.
Okay, coolio.
It's a skull.
Oh,
Where are you?
This thing.
Give us a sign. It might be the one downstairs. I think I just heard something get thrown.
Wait, no, I see my breath. I see my breath here.
Ooh, really?
Good. I saw your breath, Oa.
Okay. So is
It
it
was
this?
out here.
Is it?
yeah, it's in here. It's in here because
But look, you can look at me. You can see my breath and your breath.
I don't see anyone's breath.
Over here, look.
Oh, I see it now. All right, I'm gonna turn that
Where's
light.
the bone?
It's over here, behind the partition, behind this light.
it's over here.
I see it.
Where are you? Give us a sign. What do you want? Hello? Are you here?
What do we need upstairs?
Where are you?
Great question. I hope this isn't a Hantu. We need to take
I have an EMF reader up here. I just got EMF 3 on it.
Okay, cool.
I have the most exposure to sanity dropping, though everybody at this point should take a pill, and then I'm just going to stay in the truck for a bit to keep our sanity up. It's a long fucking walk back here. Actually, whoever's going in might just, instead of a flashlight, might want to take a candle. I hate this map. I hate this map, but if we can have a successful run on this map, I'll be happy. I feel like I don't get those very often.
Take a candle too. I would take 2 books and just leave your flashlight for now. Take a candle.
Part of me wants to just like grind this map to get better at it.
You just played a lot.
Bye, Ella. It wasn't
Nice knowing it. Wait, do I have a camera on?
You do.
Yes, you
Yes.
have that camera.
Cool.
Alright, there is a video camera in the bathroom on a tripod. If you'll point that toward the living room so we can check for orbs. Hunting.
I set that
Hunting. I think it's hunting. Hold on. Yep, it's hunting.
Where should I go?
Right there is good. Just make sure everything's turned off. Whoever's by the front gate, get into the bathroom. Damn, that was quick. Hide in a bathroom stall, hurry.
Wasn't fast.
Alright, it's done. I don't think candles are gonna help now.
I heard it.
Yeah,
It
it
was really close to killing me.
it was really close to you. Like, it made it almost all the way to the bathroom. I saw it.
I think I just saw dots.
Do you
Should
have
I go over there?
is there a camera pointed in that direction?
I did now.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Should I get in?
Should I get back in there with the books?
I'd hold on just a second.
It's
Okay.
gonna be risky, but maybe.
Whoever goes back, definitely take a crucifix. I hate this map. I hate this map so much.
Did you say you hate the map?
I hate this map so much.
Oh no, we wasted a smudge.
That was me.
Oh. Ooh. I think I saw dots.
I haven't seen anything. Let me switch to that other one. It's doing the thing where you can't tell which camera number you're on, which is frustrating.
Yeah. Okay, so go back to that one you were on a second ago. That one, that's the one I moved.
Okay.
And I saw it like right where I placed it. Like it looked like it went through my eyes.
Okay. I don't see orbs anywhere.
No orbs.
I think the next time we do this map, one of us should definitely stay inside the truck at the start.
Probably. But yeah, I am almost certain I saw dots.
It would be great if it would do it again. Honestly, it might be doing it again, but if it's right next to the camera, it might be hard to see. It might be right at the edge of the camera's view.
Maddie, should we go back?
In a moment maybe, but let's see.
How we look?
What do we know? It was not fast and it wasn't slow.
It's not. It's freezing temperatures and no ghost orbs.
Okay. We don't have any information other than that. Like, Revenant's not enough. Oh, I fucking put in the wrong damn thing. God, I hate it when I do that. So
That
no,
pretty much only means that it can't be a Raiju.
and it's not a Revenant.
Oh, and if I saw dots, then that means that it wouldn't be a Goryo.
Yeah.
But yeah, we know it's also wouldn't be a Hantu or a Jin.
Why?
Because it wasn't slow or fast.
Oh. True. It's hard to tell how fast it was.
It very well could be a Yuri.
Maybe.
I'm.
As we all stand around staring at the camera.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this. I guess
None
I
of
can't worry
the-
about sanity.
I'm coming in with
None
a
of this-
smudge stick.
Can someone move the sound sensor from the
Oh, we won't.
picnic
Yeah, we need to
bench
move it
to
inside.
the house?
We won't need the sound sensor.
In fact, actually, if we have the sound sensors where they're at, that will help a lot because that tells us if it somehow moves.
Amelia, do you want to stay here? Just watch the camera and let us know if you see dots.
Sure, we'll do.
I'm gonna bring a smudge. There's already a spirit box in there.
Anyone need a crucifix?
Yes.
Yeah, we definitely want to put a crucifix in there just in case. I've got a smudge in case it starts hunting. And, you know, this will go great.
I'll
We're
be
gonna
checking
die.
on the cameras.
I'm gonna get the lights back on.
I literally hid behind the cabin.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, I could see it under the cabin, though, which was crazy.
Well, let's see how this goes.
If there's like room behind the camera in the house, can you like place it back a little bit so I can see everything?
Okay, it is still here.
Right?
Thank you.
Hopefully that
Are you-
crucifix
are you-
helps.
Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here?
It just touched something.
Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly?
It just tried to hunt
Oh,
twice
fuck.
in rapid succession.
You guys pick up the phone button.
Nope. Nope. We're leaving. Yeah.
I'm out. I'm out. Oh shit. It's hunting.
Alright.
It's hunting.
To the bathrooms. I'd turn your light off.
I saw it. It's in the house.
I like going back here. This is my preferred hiding spot. Let us know if the front gate opens.
I'm trying to.
Those are two rapid succession hunts. Can it chain hunt like that? I don't even know. We have no info. If it is dots, it's Gray or Oni.
The front gate is open.
Good. Glad we left when we did.
Me.
Is it normal that you can see it on the camera when it hunts?
Yeah.
Completely normal.
So I almost want to say demon. Because those are so fucking close together, hunts.
Yeah, those were almost instantaneous. I don't know. See, when it's not hunting, when it's trying to hunt like that, I don't know if it has to be a
It
demon
still
because it's so quick.
counts. It still count like it can only try to hunt so many times, and then demons can rapid fire.
I don't know.
Like the cooldown for a demon to do to attempt to hunt is 1 second.
But if it is a demon, you did not see dots.
That is exactly what I was thinking too.
It just moved something. So we can give it a little bit longer, try to watch the cameras for dots. I'm gonna go try to get the repel.
I don't think we're gonna get dots. See, like that would put me between mostly two different types of ghosts, which is gonna be demon or Yuri.
I'd say demon, more than likely.
I would be more than likely demon too. If you die, we'll choose demon.
Fair enough. Let me know if it starts to hunt.
We'll do. I'll do a Morse code for your phone. That.
Yep. Oh, demon. Oh, demon. Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? Oh, demon. I don't know why I'm singing to it. That's just a thing that I do when I'm scared. Is there any good places to hide, like right here? No, that's blocked off. Lame. Then why did I see this move? Like right at the beginning. Yeah, I'm over by the entrance. Over here, jackass. Come on.
I will try to.
Come on. Where are you at? Let's do this. Let's do this dance. Hello? Hello? Are you there?
That was such a pretty snowflake that went across your screen.
I know, wasn't it? I thought the same thing when it went by. Hello? Demon? Demon. Well, it's done.
You think it's a demon?
I don't know. I was yelling at it.
I mean, it couldn't be a yokai.
Yeah.
And there's no ghost orb, so we know it's not a mimic for sure.
Yeah. Oi! Demon!
We could try writing. Ooh, that's risky though. If it's a demon, we may also get fingerprints.
Yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Amelia, say something over global.
Yes, I said after this you want to do Bleasdale?
Yeah, I'm good. I actually can't really hear Amelia when she talks over the global radio.
I can't either. Something's been funky with it. We've been having that issue earlier.
Hey, I kind of heard that. Demon? Demon. I think he's dead, Vegeta. Hello?
It's something to do with Phas, because yes.
Yes is a good answer.
I
I'm
guess
not.
I'm going to talk over my headset microphone now.
Oh, that actually fixed it. Demon. Hello. Assuming you're a demon. I would appreciate at least one successful hunt.
Oh, I think it's a demon.
It's following me. It feels faster, but please don't come in here. Please don't come in here. I went the wrong one.
That almost feels like a Jin. It hasn't turned off the breaker, so I think it might be a Jin. It's done.
That was not a Jin. I don't think. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It sounded by the footsteps to be going pretty fast. So I'm actually more inclined to think like either Jin or Hantu, believe it or not. I hate it. I hate it. We're gonna have to get more
Can you
evidence
hear
in there.
me?
Yes.
Cool. It's again, I turned it back to the same settings I had it as when you couldn't hear me. I don't get it.
Makes perfect sense.
It hasn't done dots.
So what is... I am more inclined to say Jin, personally, so that means it would most likely be fingerprints or EMF5.
I'm
Which
going
are
Hi,
to
both things
Rosudo.
we
take
have
a
not
How are
book.
checked
you?
for very well.
I'm going to take a book
If they're too loud,
and
let me
a
know.
crucifix, and that's going to be my dear.
Please don't die.
So, who else is going with me?
I'm gonna bring a smudge again. Are you
I will
coming?
stay.
What are you gonna
I'll
stay
stay.
for? We have to worry about sanity.
Oh, you're right. Let's see. Let's do this.
This way, if you both come with me,
We did use a smudge.
yeah, that's what I did.
Smudge did work. Cool.
Maybe I can
We're
get a
all
photo of the
going to
ghost.
die. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's all die.
All right, lights on as we walk. I like having the lights on. That way I know if the hunt's over. Hope you're having a good day,
Yeah.
Rizzuto. I know you said you're sleepy.
Wait. Oh god. Ball.
Oh, excuse me. Lots of work. It's always lots of work. It's hunting. Run. I'm gonna go hide somewhere. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hide somewhere. It'll be fine. I'm waiting up to hear the sound of one of them dying. That's Maddie. You can always tell by her keyboard. Photo? Oh, look at that. Neat. I think we lost someone.
I think Maddie is dead. Yeah.
It's still hunting.
Oh god.
It seems pretty quick, which is unfortunate.
Is it over?
It's over.
Cool.
All right, let's go back while we have a slight grace period between hunts. We got to get the evidence in there. or the stuff. Things. The things with the stuff.
I'm taking the crucifix.
And I'm just throwing it down every so often.
That doesn't do anything. It's got to be in the room with the ghost. Oh no, there's Maddie's body.
Rest in pepperoni.
Breast and pepperoni, that sounds fun. It's hunting, run! Run! Run quicker!
Is it behind me?
Not, yes it is. Go, 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 go. I got you.
Ooh.
Sprint.
Uh-oh.
She's dead. Did it slow down? Alright, it's done. I think we might want to call this one a bust.
It was chasing me like there was no tomorrow.
Yeah, I think this might be a bust. I don't think we're gonna succeed on this one. Good job on getting that photo, Maddie. Alright. Possibly a Jinn. Definitely not a Shade. It's not a Mimic. I'm not thinking it's twins, despite that tent randomly opening itself. I think that might have been a glitch more than anything.
It hunted a lot.
Death
I'm
noises,
saying
blood-curdling
demon, let's
screams would
get
be
out
awesome.
of here.
That would be amazing.
Everybody got their thing selected?
I don't think it's an Onryo necessarily. Because I was in there with a candle at the start, and it didn't really seem to do anything. Which brings it down to Jinn, Oni, Yurei, Hantu, or Demon. It felt like it
I've
was
selected
kind of
Demon.
fast.
It was annoyingly
I'm
hunting so fast.
gonna say it's not a Hantu because I feel like it would be faster. I don't think it's a Jinn. Demon, Yurei, yeah, Demon. I'm gonna go with Demon, and if I'm wrong, then
Let's go.
I'm used to it with this map.
Woo! And then I have to go eat dinner.
Aw, so soon? They do need some different death noises. It was a Jinn.
I was thinking it was a Jinn. I got that photo because I was about to double back into the house while it was after you guys, and then it doubled back to me, and then I just saw it coming, and I was like, I can't get away from this, so I just took a photo.
Anyway, it's already 7:15, so I need to go eat dinner.
Okay, have fun. I hope the food's good.
Agreed.
Bye-bye, I'll be back. I'll be back.
Bye.
Yay!
Bye.
See you soon.
Later.
Rosuto made a good point. They need to add different death noises, like a blood-curdling scream.
Yes, they do.
Blood-curdling,
Bye.
blood-curdling. Yeah, whatever. Either one. Alright.
Okay, you know what? Screw it. I am going to start streaming. I'm not even going to go into the... I'm going to just hop straight... Oh, wait, I can't start streaming because I don't even have OBS up. Well, that... I hit the start stream button and it's just like, nope.
Nope, not allowed.
Okay, we will not do that map again for a hot minute.
Yes, let's not. I mean, I have $13,000. I'm doing pretty good on money. I don't want to lose all of it.
I have 2,000.
Let's do it. Do 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 do.
Game stream. Hop straight in.
Yes. I always try to speak right as they start the thing. Every time. Almost every time. Most of the time, to be fair. I'm in here by myself. We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. Always with the candles.
So it's gonna be a candle run.
EMF, salt, and candle. So easy thing with the optionals.
Yeah.
I'm glad there's no more eggs.
I'll go over this way, see if it's this way.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm too.
Yeah, like having to search the outside area is a pain in the butt. All right, I'm gonna search upstairs.
I have the breaker box. It's in the utility room.
The ghost is in the bathroom upstairs. The first one at the top of the staircase.
How did you find that out so quick?
It threw something and blew out my candle.
Interesting.
So one of our optionals is done. Like it might not 100% be in this room, but it threw something in here and blew out my candle when I went in. So I mean, it's pretty telltale.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything in here. All right, let's see. The voodoo doll spawns in the nursery. Yes.
Yes, and I think it may be that. That or summoning circle.
It's probably gonna be the summoning circle. It's not the voodoo doll. Checking now.
I'm gonna try to grab some more stuff.
Summoning circle. Easy photos.
We still need to find the bone.
Alright, I'll go look in the other rooms. While my candle is keeping my sanity up. Check the toilet. Nothing. Yeah, after that last hunt, I want this one to be, like, simple, done, out of the way, no big issues. It'd be nice.
Right, like, I want it to be chill.
Yeah. I didn't check upstairs, the attic for the...
It's about
bone. Yeah. Alright, I don't see the bone on the second floor, but I could have missed it. I'll check in the attic.
I could have missed it over to the left side of the house, but, like, on the first floor, but I didn't see it either.
The ghost just touched a door. I don't think I've ever seen the... Have I seen the bone up here? I don't know. I found the bone. It's in a weird spot. It's a hand bone. It is on top of a... what looks like a dresser in the attic.
Once I found a rib cage on, like, a shelf in, like, the downstairs in one of those rooms on Willow.
Interesting. I'm gonna leave my candle in here. And my lighter. Alright, let's actually I'll leave that in here too. It's gonna be dark for a minute, guys. I apologize. But on the bright side, you know, I'll be able to carry more shit. What all did you take in?
I have dots and books. We need cameras for the books and the dots. So we, yeah. And also, UV.
Alright, I have... what did I grab? I have a spirit box, a crucifix, and a video camera.
Nice. Okay. Sweet. I'll grab some other video cameras from the books.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Alright, let's turn this off so I can actually see in here. Looks like no ghost orbs.
Okay, I'm also bringing up EMS so we can get that.
Where are you?
Can we
Spirit box.
possibly get a... oh, spirit box? Sweet.
Alright, let's go grab my flashlight so I can actually move around and be able to see things. That'd be fantastic. What is that? Is that a thermometer? Or a temperature gauge? I don't know what that is.
I think we are mostly set up for that room.
I have no idea.
a quick setup too. Holy cow.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, once we drop our flashlight, it makes it go so much faster.
I know, right? Okay, so bone and summoning circle, I will get those here in a moment.
Well, we can hold off on both of those just until we go upstairs to do the photo anyway.
To what? Oh, to what we're doing.
Yeah,
Photo of the ghost.
until we get a photo of the ghost. That way you just get all three at once.
Good idea.
And I would take some pills just to top us off.
Yeah, it's better that way.
Did it turn
Alright.
off the light?
No, the light's still on.
Oh, okay.
So we have Spirit Box. It's an active ghost. It has blown out at least 1 or 2 candles.
I'm gonna go verify the room, and I'm also gonna place some motion sensors.
Okay. I'm actually going to bring in a camera and salt. Get some feet pics.
Okay, just leave 3 photos.
E. We have a UV light in there, yes?
Yes.
Sweet! It just flickered the hallway light.
And it's still in this room. This motion sensor is so broken.
Why?
It's just in the wall.
Oh, I don't even see it. Huh.
If you come outside.
Oh yeah. Oh god, I can just barely see the edge of it, yeah. Oh, hey baby. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I know you're wearing a cone.
Hopefully we can get something. If you get feet pics, then we know it's not a wraith.
Outright. Okay, good. Alright, 1 salt, no feet so far. I'll check the others.
Is there any sort of writing?
Oh shit, where's the books at? No.
They're on the opposite, okay. So we may get EMF or dots.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Come on,
If there's something heavy,
Come on.
by the door.
you can jump up here. I know the little cone thing makes it very difficult, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, poor baby. Oh, she's just sitting down there crying. Oh, what is it, huh? I know. Sorry. I know. Oh, God, it's breaking my heart seeing her like this. She just had surgery a couple of days ago. It keeps flickering the lights in the hallway, but it doesn't hit the salt when it leaves, so I'm not even sure if the ghost is technically leaving the room.
I don't think it has. Yeah, it keeps hitting it. Oh, it hit another stall.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, there's no feet
Is it
pics.
stomping?
No stomping, no.
Fuck, so then we're gonna have to get interaction photos. Wraiths are so hard to get perfect games on. Oh, we failed a picture.
Yeah, I saw that.
So then I'm not too worried about then. Especially if we're pretty sure it's gonna be a wraith. I say we just try to do the, getting the photos and then
Come on.
hiding.
Oh no!
We're gonna get EMF still.
That's the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. She's so afraid to jump with that thing on her head, on her neck. Come on. Come here. Come here, baby. Hey. Come on. A little bit closer so I can pick you up without hurting you.
I'm not going up there quite yet, but I'll take a couple photos and then.
Oh, poor baby. Oh man. God, my heart is broken. Oh, there you go. You're up on the. You're up on my desk in my way now. I hope you're happy.
Where'd you say the hand was?
It is on a dresser, like back behind where the staircase is. There's like a beam leaning over it.
I see it.
I was distracted. My cat was crying at me. She's got a little cone thing on, and she's having trouble getting around. Oh, you want to look out the window? Here,
I'm leaving that
Here.
up there.
here. I'll open the curtain for you, baby. It's gonna fuck with my lighting. Hey, over here. Over here, silly.
Is that the door?
That it did get touched. I was dealing with my cat though.
It's a wraith.
Okay. I'm gonna head outside for a second while I help my cat.
Okay, I'll head out too, so we don't lose sanity.
Oh, poor baby. You're gonna make me move my camera around and everything to help get you out of that windowsill.
That was an easy confirm.
Yeah, it was. Confirm that. Alright guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to help my cat real fast. There, my audio's back. Alright, everything got moved while I was helping my cat. So I had to fix everything. Oh well. As long as she's happy. Which she's not, but I mean, as long as she's not in... Sorry about that. That took a little bit longer than I thought. Hi, Amelia.
Hey, yeah, you're totally fine. But yeah, I definitely, it's confirmed to be a raid, honestly. I think we just need to try to get interactions.
Took some more pills. We've got all the optionals.
Yeah, it's we don't even have to have it hunt. Or if we wanted to, we could just leave and get easy money.
Do we want to go get the ghost photo?
But we should do a ghost photo, yeah.
Yeah. I'll grab a smudge stick and I'll let you do.
There's a camera up there.
I guess I'm doing the camera work.
I also will grab a, I'll get myself set up for it. So where I can take a photo.
Okay. So which one of us is taking the photo?
I can.
Alright, works for me. Alright, I've got my smudge.
Where to hide?
That's a good question, actually.
Let's check that first.
Not in here. Honestly, probably back, like, we could easily make it all the way downstairs. Yeah, I'd probably say downstairs.
I agree. Yeah, I'll let you light the last one.
Of course you will. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready?
Why don't the lights get turned off? No smudges yet. That works. Alright, doing pretty good so far, doing pretty good. Ooh, I just got a lag spike, that was weird. I feel like I'm not hiding in this corner as well as... Whoa, again, lag spike, what? That went well. Didn't even have to use the smudges. Are you still there?
Apparently I had
Okay.
your stream on. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Apparently I had your stream on and like Amelia was able to hear it on my stream.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
We didn't even use the smudges. Well,
We didn't even need to.
this was... I mean, we wanted an easy hunt. That's what we got.
Yeah, we really did.
Over here. Oh, it's the announcement from Maddie streaming. Okay, cool.
Are you wanting to leave, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm satisfied.
We could try to take 5 more photos, but I don't feel like we need to.
It's gonna be hard to do with nothing but interactions.
Yeah.
All of the hot boxing. Right.
Hey yo, $300.
E.
But like, honestly, Chinese is my go-to.
For food?
Yes, that's what Amelia is having, and I just didn't realize that I was holding push to talk. But oh well.
That's okay. Japanese is my go-to usually.
Like, oh, I haven't had too much Japanese.
Oh, it's so
Also,
good.
where do you want to go to next?
Let's save the bigger maps until Amelia gets back, and
Okay.
I don't know. Let's we you know what we need to set up. We need to
Yes,
set
in
up like
Phoenix.
a random number generator, but specifically for which map to do. Or there just needs to be a random button. There really needs to be a random button for this game.
I can do that. I could easily do that.
I mean, honestly, how many maps are there? Like I literally have a tray full of
1,
dice
2, 3,
next
4,
to me.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's
Alright.
a D10. It's a D10.
I'm gonna roll a d10. I have shit in my way here. Pardon everything.
I'll probably just code something on my stream deck to do some random.
Sounds good. Get an order in your head. I'm rolling a d10.
Got it.
And the number comes to be number 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 is Grafton.
Okay, works for
The
me.
way I did it is I just went top down on the map
That'll
from
do.
left to right, and that's Grafton. Yeah, other farmhouse. Oh, Amelia, are you coming back now? You have the same code still, so.
Yay! I wonder if there's a widget thing to set up for your stream where it'll like roll a dice on screen. It probably is. I'd probably have to dig for it though. I'd be okay with that.
So I knew there's like I've seen people have like there's a command I've seen people make. Let me check one thing real fast.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I hope Chinese was good.
Yes, we decided to take a break from eating.
You took a break from eating?
Yes, we had like soup and such, and then because we were kind of full from the soup, we were like, let's wait until we eat the rest.
That's fair.
So in like 20 minutes, I need to go eat again.
Okie dokie.
But I decided, well, I can play a game of Phasmo in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Man, how do I teleport myself up the couch? Man.
Press plus. You can't. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, you have to.
Oh.
Get in the corner over here, in between the two stools,
E.
and then you pull it
Yes.
back onto you, and then walk backwards.
Whoa! I teleported inside the
They
closet.
add a floor? Oh no, there's still no ground outside. We're still floating.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're floating in a void.
Oh, I'm.
You're in a
You
void.
can go first. I want to see.
I wanna be where the people are. I wanna
be
see.
where the people are.
Wanna see him dancing.
How do you get up there? Oh, we are really floating. Holy shit.
Yeah, there's no ground. We're just in like a purple void.
Interesting.
How do I? Bonk, bonk,
Okay,
bonk.
so, oh, you're getting there. You're up.
Let's go.
Let's go! What are we doing?
Oh, whoa. A whoa? There
Okay.
is only void.
Oh, whoa.
So whenever we're ready, we can go.
E.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's do it.
My bad shirt.
And that,
What pick up?
and that. Let's go.
Why can I not pick up the candles?
Oh, this helps.
Oh, somehow I accidentally picked up 2 of them. That was weird. Oh, we must have duplicated it. Check your candle. I think we might have tried to grab it at the same time and it did the duplication thing. Not candle, lighter.
There's one lighter here.
Well, the old duplication thing was if 2 people tried to grab it at the same time, one of them wouldn't work for no apparent reason.
Fun.
The breaker is not upstairs.
Okay, so
Also
it's probably
not in the garage thingy.
it's over by the kitchen. Okay, so that means that it's over in the master bedroom.
Yep. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Yes. Over there.
Sounds in this time because they feel. Oh, we have a hunter mirror. They feel OP now.
What feels OP?
Sound says this.
Yeah, maybe not OP.
They really tell you so much. I'm gonna set 2
Just
upstairs
here.
so you can try to see if it's one of those rooms.
Something get thrown in here.
And we should check for temps in other places.
Thought I heard something get thrown, but maybe not. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Just right in the door jams. That covers everything, I think.
Yeah. I've got water running. Upstairs.
Okay, so you think it is upstairs?
Oh yeah,
Come
like
over.
I got dirty water up here now.
Okay, coolio.
Now that we're all good. Das Boot.
I got dots and a cam
I
and
had an event in the back.
You're supposed to poop in the toilet, not on the floor.
4.7.
4.7. I don't see any ghost orbs in that room through your head cams.
Me either.
Alright, let's hop to it. Gotta get this stuff going. Moving right along. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum, footloose and fancy free.
So drop all your stuff in there, and then we'll get more.
Do 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 do.
Let me put the camera.
Where are you? Give us a sign. What do you want? Are you here? Hello? Where are you? Give us a sign.
We need to cleanse the air with
What do you want?
later, and then also repel.
Are you here? Hello? Show yourself. Where are you? It turned on the water again?
I'm grabbing a photo camera.
There are no lights. Breaker's off.
Would there be fingerprints on the sink thing then?
No, you can't get fingerprints on the sink.
Oh, okay.
I'll get the breaker.
Oh, okay. The fire of the day.
No idea, actually. Don't know what lights were on. Ghost
I
event.
heard the fucker again.
Was it through Spare Box?
No, it was an event.
No, it was like gasping in my ear.
Me after a brisk walk. Alright, well that's done. You might want to take some pills.
We know it's not Jen now.
Okay, I'll take some pills.
I checked Spirit Box, did not get anything, and I got EMF 2 on the EMF.
Oh! Oh, there it was!
Well, that was exciting. We watched that on camera.
That was fucking
That
terrifying.
looked fun. That looked very fun. Also,
You also
Sonic,
might want to come back and
if
take
you-
pills.
I don't know if Sonic
Yeah.
can hear me, but
Maybe
he's
I should
watching
do-
my...
If she hasn't
What?
already.
What about Sonic?
I have.
Coolio.
Oh, Sonic is green from through Steam for some reason.
I think I just saw
Which is cool.
dots, but if I did, it was literally for a split second in the middle of the room. Like,
yeah, it was a.
it
was a-
appeared
it
and
was
then
an
disappeared.
event.
Was that an event?
How?
None of us were in the
anybody know
house, so I
how
couldn't get in
to-
an event.
Does anyone know how to turn on the microphone on Steam? Because I see like a microphone and it's crossed off. And live with one person watching,
No idea.
which is fun.
It's a great question. I have no idea.
Let's go in there again. What do we need?
I just saw dots again, I think.
I didn't.
You
So
think?
keep an eye on it. It happened so fast. Oh, yep,
Oh,
There
dots.
it was.
Yep.
I saw it.
100% that time. Okay. All right.
Let's go.
I wonder.
Well, let's go in there with an EMF.
I've got a crucifix.
Should I wait until you're? Yeah. Okay. Hello.
No, you can go in.
If the idiot acts up, I'll
Have
throw
we
the
done the
EMF
bone?
at it.
Not that I'm aware
We
of,
did
no.
not find a bone of any sort
EMF.
yet. Did it touch anything here recently?
Arr.
Oh, you already got the one of these.
Yes.
Also,
Cool.
come downstairs for a second. There's something I want to show you.
Alright, cool. On my way.
So this is
Hello.
what I was talking about by this hiding spot is not a hiding spot now because they took out the bookshelf that was right here.
Aw.
It seems like a hiding spot.
It kind of does, but like, remember how there was like a big old bookshelf right here, like how I'm standing?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so it just doesn't have that anymore.
Oh.
Can I?
Do 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 do.
Nice.
I I just got a message.
There's candles in the bathroom.
Oreo an option
Oh.
is.
I threw it. God damn it. Let's start at it.
Somebody go out to the truck. I'm gonna watch for dots, and we can watch to see if I see it physically in case it's a Goryo.
Oh. Here, have a candle.
What?
I'll go check in this room.
I am checking for Banshee with Parabolic.
Okay. I still haven't heard that in person. One day, maybe. Alright, I just saw dots in person, but it was another one of those that was so fast that it's kind of hard to tell.
I'm checking in the truck right now. I'm checking in the...
That would mean that it can't be a Goryo.
I'm aware of what that means.
Is your light flickering?
One of them flickered a second ago, yeah.
It did blow out the... Oh,
I saw
it
dots.
moved fast.
I saw dots in person, it's not a Goryo.
Oh, I should have.
That was a fast dot, holy shit.
It tried to hunt, and I just saw dots again.
Awa, do you have smudge stick?
Oh, it takes sanity.
I do not have a smudge stick, no.
I'll go smudge because it says cleanse the area near the
Let's hold off. Let's hold off, just because it did just try to hunt. So. Yep.
But I want to
Okay.
annoy it.
We need to figure
I
out something else here.
So
Alright,
what
I'm gonna take
cannot be?
I'm gonna.
It can be EMF. It can be fingerprints. It can be ghostwriting. It can be freezing temps. And it can be spirit box. So it can be literally anything. Well, that's annoying.
There should be 2 cameras on books.
Oh, that one is a.
Did somebody move one of the cameras?
I have no idea.
I'm going to make the
Oh,
big
did you take
so-
the other pill?
I did, yeah.
Good.
Then I think I'm the least
Alright,
safe
I'm gonna
out of
go
the group, which is
get the other crucifix up there.
Why are we all here?
Why not? I think we need to keep an eye out for EMF.
Oh, it stepped into salt.
We have footprints, so it's not a wraith.
a wraith.
It is not a wraith.
So either a phantom or an
It's not fingerprints, so that doesn't count as fingerprints.
No, but Awa said it can't be a wraith and
But we only have dots.
I striped out the ghost orbs and I striped out the...
We're on.
Yeah. Yeah, on Nightmare you can't mark off any of the evidences because it can always be something, because you're not going to get all 3 pieces of evidence. I'm thinking this is a Raiju, just because of those weird dots, but I'm probably wrong. I'm kind of hoping that I'm wrong.
How's the book up against the wall?
Could we place it on the wall?
Yeah, it's not that hard.
That way we could see it.
Alright, I got the cleanse. I'm going to do a Raiju test, because that'll knock that out of the way.
Steals all of the...
I just smudged that room, but it hadn't been trying to hunt yet, so...
I'll go see if it appears on the dots again.
Oh.
Oh, it did appear on the dots.
It's adorable. Oh, ghosty poo, touch something so I can check it with the EMF. Where's the EMF not up here? Where's the EMF at?
Looks like it's down here. Right here.
Thank you.
Are we all going into the house?
I mean, we don't have to.
I'm just here so I can listen for Banshee.
Ooh. There's not going to be a Ure because it left. Bunch of salt again.
I turned off light downstairs.
Downstairs.
It's spawned down. Hey Ghosty Poo, hey Ghost, hey Ghost, hey Ghost, hey Ghost, you wanna come to the door?
It's a hunt.
Ooh, please don't kill me. I've got way too much shit. Is it a Banshee? So...
It moved downstairs. Was it fast?
No, it was not.
Okay, there was stuff there, so give me a ratio.
Yeah, I don't think it's a Raichu. I think we need to do a Banshee test, and the only reason I say that is just because of the fact that it went downstairs, but then it ignored you guys and chased me upstairs.
No, we were both outside.
Oh, so... Oh.
But,
Yeah, I wasn't the
but it still could technically be a Banshee because I'm pretty sure actually one of the abilities that they ended up giving the Banshee was the fact that kind of like the Wraith where it can teleport to the room you're in.
Oh,
The
that
Banshee
sounds
can
fun.
entirely change Ghost Room by that. If it will follow the target. And both me and Amelia were down there in that room for a second.
Okay.
We have.
So I'll take a smudge.
the
We're
upstairs
limited on
hallway.
smudge sticks.
I have one too, so I'm
Okay,
looking at.
so Amelia, we're all...
It crosses both the upstairs hallway and the other upstairs, so it's gotta meet in the middle.
Amelia, we're gonna have to go in. All three of us are gonna have to go inside. We're gonna have to do
That's
a
gonna
Banshee
be
test.
that's
So we're gonna
yes.
need you to go find a place and go hide downstairs somewhere, and we're going to lure the
Okay.
ghost out to see if it comes after us.
Isn't there like a hiding spot in the back?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm going around the house.
4.2. I'm gonna stay here for a second and try to do this again.
Oh. Are you outside, Amelia?
I am outside.
Oh, it hunted while we were all outside.
Oh,
That was weird. Oh, come on in.
is the door?
Go to the back bedroom to your left.
Oh, you're in a really bad spot if it's a Banshee.
there's
Or
another
if it's,
entrance,
I say if it's a Banshee, it's gonna
Ah, shit.
I was literally seeing it glitch to the door a minute ago.
Lights are off. Oh, it turned off the light. I think Amelia might be the target, maybe? Though, if you guys were the target, why would it have chased me upstairs?
Because we were out of the house. After, like, if the target's on the house, then it's just like a regular ghost.
Then it wouldn't have bothered hunting then. Amelia?
Yes.
Oh, good, you're alive. Stay hidden. We're all gonna have to be inside at this point.
These chain hunts, though. I'm going upstairs.
Okay, I'm gonna be down here.
I'm in the bathroom. There's not really a hiding spot here.
I'd pick a different room. Just find like a shelf or something to hide behind. how this goes, shall we? This is a weird ghost.
Is it hunting?
No, not yet. I'll let you know.
Touching doors.
Where at? Upstairs?
I think.
I am downstairs, touching doors.
Stay hidden. Alright. Ghost event.
I got it vented.
I love how that's a verb now.
You got what?
I think I'm the target.
Hunt. I feel like it ignored Maddie entirely. Are you sure you're the target?
It did come straight for me.
But then it came straight for me. It was like running ahead of you.
Whatever it happened.
Amelia, are you alive?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I have to leave the house for a second. And I'm going to talk on this so you guys can all hear me. But, basically, I was hiding in a room, and it started, like, it teleported to that room.
Really?
Like, I was up in the attic in a locker, and the fan turned on in that attic.
I don't think there's a fan in there, is there?
But I did see it go straight for you, Oa. It went straight for me, I smudged it, it went downstairs, I was going downstairs, and then I saw it go after you. And then, yeah.
Alright, it's not a phantom, it was blinking too fast. I don't think it's a banshee, which brings us down to Oni, Yurei, and Yokai.
And we both used the smudge in there.
Yeah, there's no more smudges, we're out.
Boo.
Our sanity did drop fast, but could be a Yurei.
The problem is,
Sanity.
I smudged the room that it was in earlier, and I went to the truck. As soon as I got back inside, it was already doing shit outside the bathroom.
Okay, so it's not a Yurei.
So, which brings us to Oni and Yokai. We did do a lot of talking next to it upstairs.
Do you want to say Oni then?
I think that's the safe bet.
Yokai.
Okay, so I'm thinking it's an Oni then.
Yeah, I say we call Oni. We've got all the objectives, and GTFO, cut our losses.
Let's go.
We did really good on the photos, though. Like, we got most of them.
Let's
Oh, we did.
go. I brought toilet paper and some drinks.
Yay! Life's essentials. Oh, man.
It was a Raiju. It was a Raiju.
I feel like that's not right.
That was acting more like a mimic than anything.
No teddy bears? No teddy bears.
Right? But, like, it couldn't have been a mimic, so that's why I didn't guess that.
Jesus Christ.
But, like, it did so many different ghost, like, abilities.
Oh.
I was just happy collecting toilet paper.
It's funny because my initial reaction was, remember how I said
I have to go eat dinner again.
Okie dokie.
Aw, damn. Okay, love you, bestie.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye, bestie. Love you.
I feel like my initial guess for that was a Raiju when I first saw the dots. Because remember I said the dots popped up for like a brief second, like it was going stupid fast.
Yeah, but at the same time, what the fuck is going on with my keyboard? I touched it for a second, and then it, like, held it. I've only had that happening in here.
I don't know. I feel like they keep fixing things since the VR update came out, and things keep breaking every time they fix something.
Yeah. Right, though?
But I'm ready. Let's do some Willow. I don't know if teddy bears are essential, except maybe Rosuto if you know, like you name it Wilson, that might work. Maybe.
I say we just investigate. Did not mean to hold push stock, but oh well.
That was weird. Breakers in the garage. What else is in the garage? I think it's just the no mirror.
It's music box.
Yay! Everyone's favorite.
Right.
Honestly, it's I hate it because it's one of the coolest, because like the fucking singing it does is really fucking cool, but like it just sucks using it. Bone. I don't see the bone anywhere upstairs.
I'm not finding it anywhere downstairs. Found it. It's downstairs.
Okay.
Okay, I say we place a couple sound sensors. I have a couple good places. I place it kind of by one of the, in the middle of the hallway downstairs. Then I place one usually like over here,
Did these
like
move?
right here. One in the kitchen, and that covers, or not in the kitchen, in the garage, and then in the edge of the living room. That usually covers everything.
Okay. While you grab the sound sensors, I'm going to. It touched a door.
Upstairs?
Hard to tell. Give me a sec. Left all the doors open. I have no idea all the doors are open.
Fun. I will find out what sound sensors. I'm gonna just place them in the areas I normally do, because then it covers pretty much the entire house.
That's why I close doors usually. I say as I left a bunch of doors open. I don't know.
Okay, closing all doors. Let's run out to the truck so we don't trigger sound sensors at all. And we can just narrow down faster.
Okay.
It's crazy how small this map is and how 3 sound sensors can pretty much cover every single room.
And yet we get
Yeah, I mean-
nothing.
That touches every single room there, and downstairs, 1 sound sensor. It'll hit something. Living room, hallway. So could kitchen. Hallway.
Hallway just got hit big time. It might be in one of those back bedrooms then.
It hit the living room though, so that means it could be towards the kitchen. I'm gonna take in a thermo.
Your audio's
And
cutting out pretty bad.
Fuck. Is it better?
Uh,
Any better?
yeah, that's better.
Okay. Yes, it could be kitchen area just because of the fact that like the it was hitting both sound sensors.
Was it? I only saw one.
Knock.
We'll figure it out. Probably. These ghosts are a pain in my ass. should look
Bedroom.
at flashlight too. Well,
Orbs.
which bedroom, left or right?
Left.
I heard it touch a door.
No fingies.
I just took a picture of the door and it came up as an interaction.
Where are you? Give us a sign. What do you want? Are you here? Hello? Where are you? Give us a sign. What do you want? Nothing on spirit box, only got EMF 2 off the door. And it blew out my candle.
Fun.
Fun, 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 till my daddy took the T-bird away.
Okay, so taking in these, and I'll take in a book if you want to take the other book and cameras.
I only have so many hands. I'm running out of hands.
That's why I dropped my flashlight.
It's right here. Where? It was in the kitchen for the ghost event, and I couldn't see it.
I couldn't either. It's still in the room though.
It's weird that it did a ghost event out here.
It was probably teleporting to us because I was out there.
Oh. I keep getting twin vibes. Every match we go to. Oh well, definitely gonna need some take some pills after that. Have we got one?
Is that a good camera placement? Would you say?
Let me check. Oh yeah, that's fine. Dots.
I have both dots. Oh, we have dots.
Yep.
So we have all of our evidence.
Banshee, Yurei, Yokai, or Raiju. Of course, it's going to be things that are harder to check. I'll grab a... Oh, you already grabbed one. Here, let me...
Yeah, we'll take that.
I'll grab it. And the only reason I say that's because I still technically haven't heard it myself.
Yeah.
I've got a crucifix in there.
I'm gonna take some photos of stuff and like try to leave one for the ghost photo.
Okay. But I'm going to take some pills.
I did get it into, didn't I? So, yeah, that makes sense. But yes, the more money we can get, the better, so.
Yeah, I would stand just kind of out here where you can see the whole room with it. Still this room.
Hopefully we'll get, you know, something.
Oop, I said dots.
Hearing Helper
Dudes.
2000. Session 553. What does that mean?
Knocked on a window.
I wonder if the session number goes up and it's literally how many games you've played.
What is? You can always check. Go to your overview, and it tells you how many games you've played. The case number.
Oh yeah, yeah. It actually says it on the microphone as well. It says session 553. I've played 553 games. Holy crap, that's a lot. touch the door behind us.
Twice.
2 photos left.
Yep.
It's still this room though.
I've got a 0.5 continuously from this other bedroom.
How did I miss one photo? That's upsetting.
Oh, I won't tell anyone. Yeah, I just have a continuous 0.5 coming from this other bedroom for some reason.
Yeah, not sure why. It may not be one. But like I would stand like right here and just face the like right where you're at and just kind of face the door directly.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Nice. Have you heard any whispers or anything?
I just heard my first one. No, there's no fan on. Do you hear a fan?
Any tech, let's keep in that room so we can see if it's super fast.
It's gonna suck if it hunts right now.
It would.
Aren't we all fans? What? We're all fans, man. Aren't we just fans in the wind of life? Hey, Pluribus. Things are going. Things are definitely going. We've had not as many. We haven't had very many successful runs, unfortunately.
I'm gonna check for hiding spots. There's not really. One of the only good hiding spots is actually in this room.
You know where I'm
It's
hiding.
behind the desk. Yeah.
I just got the second whisper.
Okay, so there's also a spot in the garage in the laundry room behind the shelf.
Getting a lot of dots. Yeah, things are going. I discovered that I've played exactly 553 games of Phasmophobia, which is a lot. I don't think this is going to be a Banshee. Just a few. Just a few. All the reason I realized it because on the parabolic microphone it says session 553, and when I mentioned it, apparently you can actually go here and see how many you've done. Case number,
Smudges are
which
gonna
is
be
really
on
cool.
the counter.
Okay. Lots of dots, but otherwise nothing. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a Banshee. I'm thinking Yokai or Yurei. Once it starts hunting, then we can do a Yurei test, but... Though,
True.
we can technically do a Yurei test now if you want to. We just have to put a motion sensor outside the room.
I would say let's wait a tiny bit to do that one.
Let's wait a little bit to do the Gary test.
I don't know, it might be safer to do it now.
Okay, I'll place it. Yeah, 1 second. I'll kind of have there's a candle right here you can smudge here in a moment. So let's just make sure it's in the room first.
I think it is. It keeps hitting the dots in there just continuously. My sanity apparently did not fall. I cannot take these pills. I guess I was just standing perfectly in the light.
Nice.
Didn't you say there were ghost orbs?
There were, yeah.
Might not be
There's
able
the
to.
lights on, so it's hard to see.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go back in. See how it goes, I suppose.
As long as it hits dots, we should be good.
You got the motion sensor up?
I have two. Give me a second. Let me double check how they're placed.
They're perfectly placed.
Nice. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna smudge the room. It should not be able to leave for like 2 straight minutes. I'm leaving the room.
Timer set.
Well, just gonna stand here and listen for sound, I guess. I got whispers. I can see dots going off in the room, but I don't see any motion detector as of yet.
That's good.
I'm guessing this is not a Yurei, and I'm guessing it's not a Banshee.
Why are you guessing that?
I still haven't gotten a scream or anything.
The scream is very rare. Like,
The scream is extremely rare. Did it move? Because you said you're assuming it's not a Yuri.
It has not left the room, no. I'm getting whispers, but it's not leaving the room.
It hasn't been 2 minutes yet.
Neither of the crucifixes has been hit.
We're both at high sanity, so that's why.
Debatable, but you know, whatever. It flickered the lights out here, but it has not left the room.
Up dots.
Yeah, that's just been continuous.
It has been 2 minutes.
I'm gonna be mad. Oh, yep, it just left the room.
It's probably a Yuri.
Okay.
we do still need a photo of the ghost.
I've got a smudge if we want to hang out over here. Maybe it'll event us again. Or we could do something crazy and use the music box. That's my thought. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'd not. Hey, what I would also do, whatever you have as far as something else to hold, let's try to both hold a camera and we can try to see if one of us can get it.
My camera is out.
So,
I will return. I feel like this would be way too mean. That's way too mean. I'm not gonna do that. She just died recently. I don't want to do that again. There's not a camera in the truck.
There's not a what?
There's not another camera in the truck either.
Did you say?
There are no more cameras in the truck.
Oh, I know. The one with the one singular thing, I have one with 5, so that means that like there's only 10 possible things you can take, and you have a total of 15 pictures you can take. So as long as one of us gets the photo, we're good.
No, I'm saying the camera that you gave that was right here next to me had 0 pictures left.
Oh, then it's here. Take this then. Here it is. I got the one with the one.
Okay. Oh, ghosty poo. Oh, shut up.
oh, ghosty poo.
Where the fuck are you, Ghosty Poo?
Ghosty Poo. Oh, Ghosty Poo. Shall we just chant its name? Donna Dexter, Donna Dexter, Donna Dexter, do something, Donna Dexter.
Donna Dexter. Dee Dee, where you at? Where's your brother's laboratory? Sorry.
Donna Dexter, you're being a bitch. Come on.
Ba, ba,
Show yourself.
do, do,
Donna
do,
Dexter.
Do, 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 do. Donna Dexter.
Dr. Donna.
Donna Dexter. Donna Dexter, where are you?
Donna Dexter.
Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers?
Did you get those peepers?
Jeepers, touch
Bitch,
the
bitch,
window.
bitch.
Creepers, where'd you get those eyes?
Come on, bitch.
Touch that window.
Do something.
Okay, just making sure. Do do do.
Donna.
Do 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 do.
Donna.
Do do do. I don't know of any.
Amelia asked if she can get an hour hour.
Awa awa.
Hour.
Do 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 do.
Donna, why you being a bitch? Okay. Should we do it?
Do what? Oh, the music box? Yeah.
Just to do it quick.
Bring it over here before you turn it on.
Well, let's turn it on like right here and place it to where it's walking, then we can have it hunt and then we can hide.
Okay, you're gonna be the smudge master, I'll be the camera person. I call the living room.
I call the behind the shelf.
There. Alright.
As soon as you take a photo, run, because it'll be an event.
Yep.
It's not gonna come out, is it? Hey, bitch!
I still don't see it. Fucking hell. It evented me while singing.
It's not hunting, is it?
No.
What the fuck?
That was fucking terrifying.
That's never happened before.
God, I fucking jumped.
Oh, I smudged as soon as I saw it just appear in your face.
Like it didn't even appear from the room. It just appeared in the middle of the hallway in front of me and just darted toward me. And we are still missing 2 of the optionals.
So, are we thinking it's a Yurei?
I'm thinking it's a Yurei. We can listen for a Raiju at the very least while we're in there, because we do need to escape it, which I don't mind doing.
Okay, let's both get a smudge and hide.
Yeah, definitely don't take any more pills, because we need our sanity to go down.
Yeah.
Damn, that was annoying. You suck.
That lasted so long.
Yeah, it did. And then for it not to hunt, despite the fact that you threw the box down.
Yeah, right? We got the prevent.
Oh. Oh, and it's in the room with me. Great. I hate the radio. I hate it. It's so noisy. I always have my volume turned up really loud too, so I can actually hear everything well.
Basically, one thing I've learned is to escape during a hunt is almost always just like a
Like a
I thought it was hunting. I heard the door close and it slammed shut, so I definitely think it's a Yuri, and that was the ability. But anyway, it's like it's basically you gotta treat it like a smudge, just smudge task during a hunt repel.
Oh, I know. I've been doing this
That's
for all.
annoying,
I know.
though. Like I feel like you should be able to just let it see you for a second and escape, or at least, at the very least, survive.
You can. You can do the see and escape thing, but that's harder to do depending on what type of ghost and where you're at.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just talk out here, that way it doesn't just know where I'm at.
Okay. I heard something vibrate. It's hunting. You suck! Hello, tiny baby. Oh, please don't die right here. Am I sure? I'm always sure. What am I sure about? Hi, Dark Eve. Good job trying to scare me. I did just get scared by the ghost a minute ago, though. It's done. That was a really short hunt, especially since we used the music box.
You're right.
Yeah, I feel like they've glitched out so many different things when they tried to fix the VR stuff, unfortunately.
Really though, like, honest. Hey,
I mean,
that was a really good game though. We were just one singular photo away from a perfect game. As long as it is a Yuri.
Yeah. If it's a Yuri.
So I wouldn't be allowed if I wasn't in the OG.
What? What? Allowed OG group? What?
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
That was not a Raiju, thank you very much.
That was too, like... That didn't seem like a Raiju at all.
Yeah, no, I watched it move toward me. It was not moving as fast as it should have with all the electrical I feel like this game is like bugged all to hell and back right now, unfortunately.
Sadly, yeah, I agree. But that was still a good game.
Yeah. Like, this almost feels like early Phasmophobia with how glitchy and, like, strange a lot of the ghosts are being at the moment. And don't get me wrong, I understand that, like, game development's hard. Like, I don't even pretend to know half of what they have to do to actually make the games half the time. But
I'm here!
hi, Amelia.
Welcome back.
Dinner was good.
Good.
That's good.
For your information.
I am super glad. Like, Chinese sounds so good at, like, all times.
Let's get it when I'm in the US.
Yes.
There we go. Hello, Drachenfell. I hope you're doing wonderful today.
It's
Oh,
that time. It's time for my favorite map. But will the ghost act like it's supposed to? We will find out, I suppose. Oh, Asylum. Ooh. Hello.
We've arrived. Check this.
All right.
Sorry for cutting you off, Amelia.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you want to,
So,
Amelia? Go ahead.
What's up?
You can go ahead.
Do you want to hang out here, Amelia, while we go check? Because with the asylum as large as it is, we need to get the lights on before we do anything, and we have to use candles. But there's unfortunately not too many lighters. If
you guys need a head camera.
Oh yeah, I got one.
Oh no!
Some of us are broken.
Oh,
How
no.
the fuck?
Because
What did you do?
I placed it here, and those two burned.
You
That
really
doesn't even make sense.
like you're supposed to toke after the victory toke, not like beforehand. That makes it harder.
I know. Yeah.
Oh well. Out into the darkness of the asylum. I love this map. This map's fun. Everybody's always terrified of this map. Nobody wants to do it because it's so big, and I'm like, fuck yes, let's do it. It's a hell of a lot easier now since they got rid of the hallway ghosts. But yeah, I'm good. How is everyone else doing today? I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Happy to have you here. I am doing pretty good myself.
We have another music box.
Yay! I am on the left side. Don't forget to close doors behind you.
I am going to the right then. I will check downstairs because I don't really know any.
Reliving horrific memories. I'm assuming you mean about the asylum. They weren't that bad, Rizzuto.
Awa,
Yes.
where are you on the map?
I'm on the left side basement.
So you have to hit the button next to it, the square button.
Ah, there you are. I found you.
The asylum is fine, Rizzuto. It's not that big of a deal. Walk across the map to kill me where I was hiding. It did walk literally to the other end of the map just to be able to kill you.
What is the purpose of this trip?
To hunt a ghost.
Find the ghost. Yeah.
And you can just look. How are you guys trying to detect the ghost?
Well, if we hear something, we're closing doors behind us, so if a door ends up being open, then we know it's that room. Whereas aside from that, like, we're mostly trying to find the breaker right now.
Alright. Just check.
Yeah. Breaker's in the basement on the bottom right.
Okay.
So let's just make sure we get all the doors closed.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Alright, yep, just gonna be walking around closing doors at this point.
Should I yeet some stuff inside the asylum, or?
Yeah, you can always put stuff in that front room. And then, like, as soon as we find it, then we can all just run that direction.
If you walk out of the truck, turn left. On that first wall you come to, there's a light switch. Turn that on, that's the light for the lobby.
And let us know if you hear something.
As I'm searching for a ghost.
Did you get all your basement doors shut?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm good all the way to here. So let's just go upstairs and check those doors.
Okie dokie. We might actually be able to use the cameras to check to see if any doors are open.
Ooh, that would be smart.
But will we do it? I don't know.
Right side, if you just want to make sure these doors are open.
Yeah, I can do that.
Close.
I'll put some stuff on the table.
I appreciate you, bestie.
I tried to scare them, but it didn't work. Sad.
I hear doors closing near me.
That's us.
Let's see if there's anything.
Also, just kind of to more describe what Oa and I were kind of saying with all of, like, having you stay back for a minute, is just, it's not like anything, it's more the fact of, like, it helps sanity stay up.
Clear comms for a second, please. I heard that knocking, right? I'm not crazy? I hear the knocking. I heard knocking left. Yep. I think I'm in the room where the ghost is at.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna make sure all my doors over here are closed just in case, but then we should be good to start taking.
You guys both have a lighter?
Yes.
checks real quick.
So which room do you think it is?
Could be a series of like a couple of rooms over here. I'm not exactly sure, but I've heard multiple window knocking over in this area.
Okay, so basically what we should do, I feel, is turning on lights, taking some,
Found it.
to that area. Oh, you found the room?
The ghost just knocked on a window and turned off a light right after.
I put
Light right after you turned it on?
Not right at no. I heard it knocked, and then a split second later, I heard the light switch turn off.
Okay.
I put all of the cameras on tripod.
Light. It's down here.
Go into the room that you think it's in. Are you in that room?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the second room from the farthest side. Okay, gotcha.
Check. I have a head cam on if you want to check the room for orbs.
Yes, we should take a camera. I'll take a dot.
I'm following.
Sounds good.
Someone checking my head cam.
We're both just on our way. My bad. Why are there no...
It touched the door. I am not leaving my candle here. I know better on this map. Hi. As far as I can tell, it has not left this room. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
How's it going?
So over here,
Yeah, it's in
4
that room.
degrees.
them's the room. Let me just set this up over here.
Nut. Yeah,
Hopefully
I'm gonna
that
take it with
gives-
me.
no, wait,
I'm take it with
I
me.
want to
It's
set
fine.
up over-
My phone yells at me about what is it yelling at? There's a lot of
We
people
can probably
streaming
just
right
run
now.
straight most of the way.
Do 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 do. That was weird. Do 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 do.
Spoopy.
Yay!
Okay,
It is a
so
long way from.
Yeah, it is. What do we have down there?
Schwando.
I have 1 dots. I'm taking another dots in a book.
I have a crucifix
We
and a
should-
spirit box.
Sweet. What are you taking, Amelia? Or are you wanting to stay back?
I'm checking the cam. It
I'm gonna-
moved the door.
Wander around in the dark for a minute.
Maybe take like the
As I
purple
wander
light
in
UV
the
guy.
darkness of this
They're-
map.
They're still in the.
There we go. I love how big this map is. I know everybody complains about it, but like it's I love the size. Having a full group of 4 people who are actually, you know, wanting
Maybe
to
set
play
up a
it too
sound
just makes such a big
sensor
difference.
So we know it's still there.
That's actually not a bad idea. We'll do that next time. Next time I go over this way.
Do, 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 do,
I'll
do,
put
do,
the
do,
sound
do,
sensors on the other.
do. Where are you? Give us a sign. What do you want? Hello? Are you here? Give us a sign. What do you want? Where are you? Are you here? Show yourself.
Blew out the candle.
Are you here?
Oh, we also need to bring.
Where are you? Give us a sign. I think I saw dots. I could be wrong. Dots.
We have dots.
We have dots. We have dots.
Dots confirmed.
We have fingerprints.
We have dots and fingerprints. So it can't be a Goryo, so it's a phantom or a banshee.
Fuck.
Yep.
Why can't it not be a gore?
Because we saw in person.
Oh.
Thank you. I don't have a flashlight, so I'm
So.
blind.
Salts, we need an but we can't do that easily because it keeps bouncing the door back and forth.
Who do I know? I'm glad I know this map so well.
Right?
It is so fucking dark in here.
Yeah, we should take parabolics.
Yeah, it's actually a good idea. I forgot to leave the crucifix in there. Alright, I've got a parabolic and I'm taking that crucifix that I forgot to, drop. Alright.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. How is everyone doing? Other than Rosuto's talked to me a little bit. Everyone talked a tiny bit. This is fun. I have played a lot of this
That
game.
is cool how it tells you how much. Because this is just another way of getting there. But,
So? So who to where now?
I was just talking to Amelia, my bad.
I see how it is.
I was talking about the 241, like the session number on the parabolic.
Wait, Maddie, where have you gone? I've lost you.
Description while I watch. That's fair. Should have brought a lighter so I could light that candle. Inscription. What is inscription? I'm actually not familiar with whatever it is.
So let me just set up this
Okie dokie.
and put this down. Wait, let me. Did we take a photo of the thing on the?
We didn't have a
wherever
camera.
it is?
We did not. I have a camera now. Is there still fingerprints?
Where's it? Where's it supposed to
It
be?
would have been on the back. It's probably gone now.
I just
It's
got
down
some
below.
whispers. A horror card game. It's a
Down
roguelike game.
below.
Oh shit! I saw Markiplier play
it's
that a
like-
little bit. Okay,
Do you see where my
I know what that is.
flashlight is?
Yes, there.
Right there.
It did
It's
look
not there.
rather difficult.
Not anymore.
Cool. So I'll leave that. Oh. Cool. We got the EMF reader thingy.
Power's out.
Fuck.
Put on a new challenge mode. I'm on the final level. You've got this. I believe in you, Pluribus. Oh no. One thing I miss about the
The
Easter egg.
good news is we can tell what it is once it starts hunting, because either it doesn't attack Oa, or Oa can tell that it's a phantom.
Either way, I'll be dead. Well, one of the ways I'll be dead.
That is true.
I wish I hadn't brought all the stuff.
If someone goes to the room again when they've come past here, please take salt with you.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea either. Extra photos.
It's also an optional.
Yes, that's true.
Past I admit I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me well a witch. But I find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the
Maddie.
light, and made a switch.
Yes.
True, yes.
How would you pronounce the name of the ghost?
Jessica Pettit.
Well, that just sounds weird.
Pet it, basically. I
Again.
know somebody who has their name that's spelled exactly that way, and that's how it's pronounced.
I was reading it a little bit different.
Petite
Au Petit Cafe.
or pet tit.
Yeah.
Both sound very strange. It's not very active. I once again forgot to put this in here. Well, if I had died, it would have been
I
my
need
fault.
to take some sanity pills because I've been in the dark for a long time.
Same.
I'll check if it touches the door anytime soon.
I just did something. I
It
can hear the
touched
EMF.
door, it touched the door.
Yeah.
Whoever is near the room, can you go check the door?
Oh, I'm coming back for pills. In the past, I admit I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light, and made a switch. True, yes. Right?
If only I knew the lyrics.
I love that song. I had a,
I'll
go
use
ahead.
a Morse code for telling you if the ghost starts hunting, I will let you know by if it's 2 clicks. If it's 2 clicks, it's a banshee. If it's if it's absolutely insane, then it's a banshee. If it's just like 2 clicks, it's a phantom.
Actually, if we're gonna check for Banshee, we need all 3 of us to be inside the asylum.
Well, I mean more for like if it's blinking by the blinks.
Well, I meant that way on the off chance that the person who's hidden, like if Amelia, if you'll step inside and go like hide in a room off to the side, if she is the target, it'll ignore us. I have a smudge stick.
Good. We need it at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Poor unfortunate
There's
soul.
like a phantom flashlight light.
Yeah, definitely dots. Okay. Getting some feeties. Get them juicy feet pics.
Guess I'll navigate with the camera.
You got this. I just heard a door close.
I just saw
I'm
dots
hidden
though.
in a bathroom stall.
That's why I heard a door close. Thank you. Well, I think this is going splendidly.
I agree.
Knocking on the windows again. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Oh. Did you close the door?
Nope.
I was like, well, she's dead. It hasn't left the room, which is weird. If it was a banshee, it would care more about its target. I'm going to assume this is a phantom for now.
I agree.
As we sit here playing the long waiting game. touch salt again. Ooh. One photo left.
How the fuck was that a... Yeah. How the fuck was that a 2-star? Honestly, if we get a ghost photo, it's a perfect game because I got some fingerprints.
Yep. Yeah, we'll be fine. A little death never hurt anybody,
You
right?
light that?
Oh yeah. We do have to escape it.
I cannot escape well.
I'm pretty good at it.
Okay, one thing we'll try to do is we'll see if you're a target and stuff. I don't even have a smudge. So I need to grab one.
I'll grab myself a smudge, and then like if it hunts before then, you can see if you know what it is. But I promise I'm not just leaving you there for the banshee if it's possibly a banshee.
You're 100% just leaving me here in case it's a phantom. Ooh, it touched a door outside the room.
I actually am gonna grab a smudge and come back though.
Yeah, it touched a door outside the room for the first time.
Well, I can't get a photo because, you know, I had the camera in my hand, so I need to come up here. Our only other smudge.
Candles out. We'll be fine. Why are we out of smudges?
Because I accidentally somehow...
Oh, that's right. It just closed the door to the room.
See, that slammed the door, which is like a Yuri ability, but it's weird because it can't be a Yuri.
Well. This is gonna be a long sit and wait, I guess. That's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. You know, hopefully I don't die while I sit here. Well. It's fine. If I die, I die. It happens.
By the way, I'm watching the other edge.
Okie dokie. Hello. It's knock knock knocking on the windows. Well, if our sanity wasn't falling before, it is now.
Which is kind of honestly what we needed to do.
It's gonna end up coming after me first. Anything? Ghosty poo?
Hunt you, bitch. The bitch Jessica. Amelia, are you there?
She's still in the game.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
There you are.
Okay, cool. We should all be at fairly... like, I am more guessing Phantom than anything else.
If it is a Banshee and Amelia was the target, it would have hunted by now. Probably.
That's true.
Assuming it's not glitched.
Right.
closer?
Oh no.
No, you just need to be in the building.
Yeah.
I would, like,
Why is this door open?
oh, this is a pain in the butt.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, ghosty poo. Oh, ghosty poo. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark. Why is this door also open? I'm pacing. Don't mind me. Do 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 do. I wonder if it moved.
There's a thermo in that room.
I ain't going in there. What do you think? I'm crazy?
But I am.
Okay. Well, crucifix is still fine.
6. But breaker is off.
True. Jessica. Oh, Jessica. Come out and play. No? Well. Do, 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 do,
This is like a fucking shade. What the shit?
Yeah, I've had this happen before on this map. It's always interesting. Granted, you know, not since the VR update, but what? I think I've gone in over an hour without a single hunt on this map before.
But none of us have candles.
Yeah,
That
when
should be impossible.
yeah, it was the same for me when it happened to me before.
Oof.
What are we doing?
Just kind
We're
of
literally just waiting to guarantee the ghost. Like, if we can see the ghost, we know what it is.
basically. There we go.
It sounds super far.
Is it downstairs?
What if it's a banshee and it teleported to Amelia?
Oh, that would suck. I'll go check toward the lobby. Hello?
I don't hear it when I go downstairs.
Hello? What if it was outside the map? That'd be hilarious.
Amelia, are you alive?
Yes, it teleported.
Oh,
It's probably
it touched the
Banshee.
door over here.
Is the hunt up?
The Banshee shouldn't be able to teleport anymore. They gave that ability to the demon.
I don't think so. Demon was more that it could, it had just had the, what's it called? I believe the Banshee makes the noise and then it can also teleport.
Well, it was
Singing. But yeah, it was definitely in my room because like I heard my heart beating and everything. Did it just start hunting?
Yep.
there's only Awa in there. Awa? Awa, are you okay?
They won't be able to talk. I'll let you know when it's over, Oa.
This is a long hunt.
It's done.
Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah.
It could be a banshee.
It's... I can't tell. Like, it sounded like it was moving fast as fuck. I couldn't tell if it was blinking in and out because the lights are off. I got...
hunted while only you were in the house. Well, asylum.
So yes, but like the thing is, if the target that it chooses is not in the house, like in the building, then it basically becomes like any other ghost and it can hunt anybody.
Oh, but it like teleported right to me, cause you guys were saying like it's far away. Well, it was in the
Unless...
room near you, and I was like on the other side of the building.
Unless it spawned over on this side again, meaning its ghost room, its main room changed, not just that it teleported somewhere.
Well,
it
then we
shouldn't.
can go check if it's.
Its main room should not be able to teleport that far. They had fixed that, which means.
Looking at it, I looked it up. It says the Banshee, it does move to its target, but by normal like moving mechanics, not by teleporting.
Okay, so that's what I thought. I didn't think it teleported anymore, not like it
Wraith
used to.
teleports.
So with
Wraith
that
is the only one that can
being the
teleport,
case, we still need to verify what it is. So we're all just gonna have to go inside. We
I
can't.
feel like it's more than likely to be a Banshee.
We actually can't. We have no smudge sticks.
Hey, walk through salt.
I have one smudge.
Oh, you have a smudge stick.
You're better at smudging.
I am. We need to get the lights on either way. So both of you go hide. I'll go turn the lights on.
Here, I'll do it. I have the
It just turned on the...
Music box?
Don't go in that bathroom. It just turned the sink on. It was not in that room a second ago.
Does that mean dirty?
Yeah, that'll be dirty water, but we're...
Then I'll go.
Run!
They closed the door right in front.
Jesus Christ. Doesn't do anything for the longest time, and then suddenly it's just like, fuck you guys.
It was just near the main entrance because my light started.
How did you get down here so fast? How'd you get down here so fast?
I was just like, I booked it. Wait on.
Okay. Shit, we need the breaker for the hallway to be on, in case it comes down here.
Do you want me to hide out by the breaker?
Sure.
I don't have many other good ideas.
Is it still hunting?
Well, you turned on the light.
Oh, true. Okay, we'll have to head back up.
Doors can be opened.
Alright,
Doors can be opened. It's not.
Shit.
Amelia, if you can come in and hide.
Go to the left to hide, though. Go to the left and just book it to, like, the farthest room and get in there.
Left?
Yeah, take a left out of the truck. It spawned in a different location this time.
It sounded like it
touched the
came
door
out of the
near
bathroom.
me. It touched the door near.
Is Amelia the target? I'm down here. Hey. Hey. Hello? Where are you? Hello? Ghosty poo? Hello? Hello? Oh, yep, you're coming for me.
It's hunting, by the way.
Oh, I am aware. Not a banshee. Is it still hunting?
Nope.
Alright, it is not a banshee, by the way, because it chased after me, too. At least I'm pretty sure it isn't.
Can we go? Can I go out of here?
Oh yeah,
again?
yeah. We can leave. I'm done. We're out of smudge sticks. There's nothing else we can do. I'm guessing this is a phantom.
Let me know if I get stuck.
You're going the wrong way. Whoever's going down that hallway. Turn around. I don't know which dot is which. Alright.
I'm in the main.
Okay. Take her right, Amelia. Take a right. Go to the end of the hall and take a left. That's not the end of the hall, but okay, that works. No, you can go that way.
And you said it went after both of you?
It just chased after me. Hide, 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 hide.
It's a phantom.
Oh.
Door's open. Oh, she died.
Yeah, she's dead.
Amelia, please check phantom real quick.
You gotta give her a minute. She has to go through the death animation.
It did come downstairs though, which was terrifying.
Did it?
Yeah, like it was actually fairly close to where the breaker was. Lights are flickering, I could hear it.
Interesting.
Okay.
So Amelia, please select phantom, and we're good. And that was also confirmed too.
Well, this one sucked.
Very much so.
Oh man. Oh god.
Well, that
Hell yeah.
sucked ass.
40 minutes.
Still not the longest I've been in there.
Oh, same. Not the longest for me either. Oh, hell no.
I think that's gonna be it for me. I do have to get ready for bed here in a little while, so I can go to work tonight. But this was fun, guys.
I agree. Also, Amelia,
Yes.
if you're down, I'm down for a few more games, and I'm probably gonna get off too, because it is like 2 o'clock, and I know you have to go to bed soon.
I'm tired.
Okay, are you getting off then?
Yeah.
You guys,
Okay.
you guys have a go and get some sleep, Amelia.
Hey, you guys
Yes,
too,
well-
and I'll probably get off as well then, but I had lots of fun with both of you.
E. Ow, ow, ow.
Bye.
It's dumb. Anyway, hi guys, how's it going? That could have gone better. There's just all types of chaos, which I'm not accustomed to, but that's fine. But anywho, this is my. Try sitting up just a little bit straighter so my head's fully in the camera. Chaos can be a lot of fun. Yeah, chaos can be a ton of fun, actually. But anywho, thank you so much for joining me, guys. This was a ton of fun. I'm going to go ahead and hop off so I can get ready. It does make things very unique. I've had some interesting experiences on Phasmophobia, and I really wish they would just, fix. They need to fix all the problems that have arisen at this point. But yeah, it's still a good game. But yeah, thank you. You have a good day or night, Pluribus. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I love you all very much, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.